Yesterday on my way home from work, I was actually heading to Pilates. I was on the bus and two girls started recording me, and they asked me how I felt now that Trump was going to kick me out of the country. I pretended not to hear them because they're kids, but then they repeated it and I snapped. I said, "You think that's funny? What's wrong with you?" You know, just trying to bring them back to humanity, because clearly they're out of touch with it. I'm a 36-year-old woman. I'm not going to be arguing with children on the bus. But they kept going. And I told them, you know, you're lucky that I don't believe in recording children, right? Like, I tried not to show my daughter as much because she doesn't consent to being on my camera. She's a year old. I'm not going to videotape these kids just to teach them a lesson, which someone should, their parents. But anyway, I digress. But it has me thinking, right? I'm raising my daughter. My partner and I are raising our daughter to speak Spanish, to be bilingual. So we do something called OPOL, one parent, one language. I speak to her solely in Spanish. And I'm pretty scared to do that now in public, because I was able to contain myself when someone said that to me when I was by myself. But if someone were to say that to me when I'm with my baby, I don't know what I would do. And yeah, I don't even know what the point of this is. I just needed to get it off my chest because it really destroyed me yesterday. I canceled my workout because I couldn't force myself to go to the gym, go to my Pilates studio after someone asked me, like, how do I feel about Trump deporting me, right? So I don't know, I just needed to get it off my chest. And yeah, if you're feeling the way that I'm feeling, I'm here.
A teacher for Dixon School District was arrested by law enforcement on Tuesday, November 12th on 19 charges, including statutory and contact with a juvenile. Online documents state that Carissa Smith is charged with the following: 8 counts of second-degree statutory, 1 count of second-degree statutory, 2 counts of misconduct with a student, 3 counts of contact with a student, 2 counts of second-degree trafficking of a child under 18 years of age, 1 count of patronizing prostitution, 2 counts of hindering prosecution. Line court records state that Smith began as a substitute teacher for Dixon Middle School in 2022 and 2023. She was then hired as a paraprofessional for the high school for the 2023-2024 school year and was later hired as a long-term substitute until her resignation in August of 2024. After interviewing multiple victims, PCSD stated that Smith offered money to students in exchange for or oral mainly at her residence. One victim stated that they had with Smith when they were in middle school. The probable cause statement also accused Smith of providing marijuana and alcohol to students and letting them smoke and drink in her presence, as well as sending inappropriate photos of herself to the victim through Snapchat. Smith is currently being held in a Pulaski County Detention Center with a $250,000 cash or surety bond. PCS states that she may face more charges after they interview more victims.
Mexicans deporting Americans is the funniest thing I've learned this year so far. Apparently, Mexican authorities are deporting Americans who have colonized along the beaches and nicer areas of Mexico who do not have the proper documentation. So yes, they've been deporting them back to the States. And you know, it's ironic because Americans are like, oh, pack up your bags, you gotta go home or whatever. And well, the Americans who have thought to exhaust Mexican resources and go live the cheap life, right, in nice areas, well, pack up your bags and let's wrap it up.
Did y'all know that the USPS, the United States Postal Service, has a program every year called Operation Santa? Yes, you write a letter stating, "Dear Santa Claus," not playing, I'm very serious, I'm not smiling. Write your wish list, write what it is you need, write something from the heart. And you're going to mail it before November 18, 2024. That is the deadline. You're going to mail it to Santa Claus, 123 Elf Road, North Pole, no state, and the zip code will be 88888. So 5 8s. That's it. What happens is the workers will scrub your personal information from the letter and post it on the website that they have allocated for Operation Santa Claus. People who are well off go on the site and they pick a letter and they go get what you need. Do they do that with every single letter? I don't know. It's my first time. But I was told be detailed because they actually tried their best to just go get what you want, what it is you want and need. So hope this helps. And I don't know if this is just in the US, so you might want to check up on that. But I hope this helps someone. I'll be doing this every single year.
Again, MAGA needs to stop talking. Stop talking. Who is the poorest in the nation? Republicans. Who is the most financially dependent in the nation? Republicans. Who is the most uneducated, has the worst schooling systems in our nation? Republicans. And who voted for the highest tax demographic for their own states? Republicans. So once again, the most uneducated and poorest part of our nation thought that they knew better than all of our academics in the globe. And you voted for a con artist that got y'all to vote for the highest tax demographic for your own party.
Is eating pork on Minecraft haram? Look, man, you guys are asking these questions and the non-Muslims are coming here like, what kind of religion is this that they can't even eat pork in a game? Look, you're not supposed to enjoy something that's haram even virtually. So if you're gonna just eat it just because like, yo, it's just food, you need to like get your character to get more health, just do it, man. Don't think too deep, all right? But if you're gonna like, oh, pork, oh my God, I get to eat pork, and then it leads you to like loving pork and then ordering a double bacon cheeseburger, that's haram, all right? So just, you know yourself, man, leave me alone.
At no point in time do I ever agree with things taking place or happening, but I will state that you can only warn people for so long before they are meant to fully understand and they themselves are able to identify what the root cause and the problem actually is. As I've stated in a previous video before, Black people have tried to shout from the rooftops, hold the signs, the end is near. They've tried to state a lot of things since the inception of this country, and for all too long, everybody has ignored the Black community. Better yet, let me be more specific, the Black Americans here. They've told us to shut up. They've tried to silence us. They've tried to quiet the voices. They've tried to bribe. They've tried to use water in order to cover the loudness, right, of Black Americans. And over time, Black Americans have watched, we've stared, we've listened, and we've paid attention. And we've realized that no longer we lend a voice to anybody's atrocities, to anything that's going on when it deals with other people. At this moment in time, Black people are realizing that they should have just kept their mouths closed and focused inward, meaning focused on themselves, family, community, and built ourselves up the same way that we have spent so much time and dedicated so much energy and money building up everybody else in other people's communities. And now, since Black people are pulling away, other people are realizing how welcoming and sheltering and defensive Black people are and were when it dealt with other people and other cultures. But now, people have to fend for themselves, as Black people have always had to do in the United States because nobody cared about them. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.